We've been talking a lot lately about the spin of the globe Earth, which is said to be strong enough to cause the Earth to bulge around the equator. We've been reading this kid's book that provides demonstrations of how the spin of the Earth would cause the equator to bulge. Then last time I upgraded you and we started reading from a high school textbook, which says the same thing, without the demonstration. My argument against that has been, if the Earth's spin is strong enough to cause water to bulge around the equator, it should be strong enough to cause a balloon to tilt toward the equator, rather than just let the balloon stand straight upward. This textbook reading appears to be agreeing with me. It says the circulation of the atmosphere, as well as the oceans, is affected by the rotation of the Earth on its axis. It said more, and I read it all last time and asked you what you thought about it. Now let's hear some thoughts from some of the members of our debate board in the Flat Earth Institute of Science. Twirly Socrates, do you agree that if the Coriolis effect of a spinning globe could be detected, balloons should tilt toward the equator instead of standing straight upward?
They don't. The Coriolis effect is zero at the equator.
I agree, but that is because the Earth is not a spinning globe. Also, I don't quite see how that answers my question.
The Coriolis won't cause a stationary balloon to tilt. It only operates on moving objects.
That doesn't answer my question either. My question never said the Coriolis effect would cause the balloon to tilt. If the Earth were a spinning ball, the spin of the Earth would be the thing that causes the balloon to tilt. Here's my question again. Do you agree that if the Coriolis effect of a spinning globe could be detected, balloons should tilt toward the equator instead of standing straight upward?
Yes, it would, but not because of Coriolis.
When and where do we observe balloons tilting toward the equator due to the spin of the Earth?
Everywhere on Earth except the poles and equators.
Equators. I've never heard anyone claim there's more than one equator. Nonetheless, I don't think this picture was taken at the poles or the equator. Now, here's the guy from Action Lab trying to balance a balloon. Please notice how it is standing straight up. I really don't think he lives at the poles or the equator either. Something else I want you to observe here is all of the wind that the textbook shows moving along the equator. And it's not just wind, but ocean currents as well. This leads me to ask just one question. What about the doldrums? The doldrums are the ocean region around the equator that are infamous for having little to no wind.
It's been 6 weeks since we left England.
5 days since we had a breeze.
Oh, I got the madness. I got cabin fever! I've got it too!
Twirly Socrates, do you agree that the doldrums exist?
Sure.
Do you agree that the existence of the doldrums conflicts with the book's claim?
I don't see anything in the book preventing the doldrums from existing.
It is all of the wind and ocean currents moving along the equator, right where the doldrums are supposed to be. Now let's hear from Biblical Cosmology 3.
Nicolaus Copernicus proved that the Earth revolved around the Sun.
Did he, though?
No, he did not.
Thank you.
He refused to publish his own theory. It was not published until years later after his death.
Here's the Flat Earth Debate Forum. Sheila Cunningham, do you agree with the textbook's claims? Why or why not?
You can argue the cause forever, but the effects are real, measurable, and consistent.
Have you measured them anywhere?
Observed, not measured. I've never cared enough to worry about measuring. I've lived in both hemispheres. I've seen the effects.
You said you have observed the effects of a spinning Earth. What effects? And how do you know it was from the Earth spinning? If I see leaves shake on a tree, hopefully you'll agree with me that it doesn't automatically mean that the wind did it.
I do indeed agree that observing the leaves on a tree shaking would not necessarily be a result of wind. But I would be unlikely to be making that observation in isolation. Simultaneous observation of other factors would, hopefully, lead me to choose the correct cause of said shaking. I have neither the time and money nor the skill set to test why the storms rotate the way they do. I defer to the experts on why. My observation was simply that they do.
So you believe the Earth is spinning because some unnamed expert said so. Why do you trust those experts over Professor Brian Cox and Albert Einstein, who said, "I have come to believe that the motion of the Earth cannot be detected by any optical experiment"? Ah! The Galactic Void.
Has your world ever turned upside down? It would happen every day if you stay fixed to the stars. Most time-lapse videos of the night sky show the stars and sky moving above a steady Earth. Here, however, the camera has been forced to rotate so that the stars remain fixed, and the Earth rotates around them. The movie, with each hour is compressed to a second, dramatically demonstrates the daily rotation of the Earth, called diurnal motion. The video begins by showing an open field in Namibia, Africa, on a clear day, last year. Shadows shift as the Earth turns, the shadow of the Earth rises into the sky, the belt of Venus momentarily appears, and then day turns into night. The majestic band of our Milky Way galaxy stretches across the night sky, while sunlight reflecting, Earth-orbiting satellites zoom by. In the night sky, you can even spot the large and small Magellanic Clouds. The video shows a sky visible from Earth's southern hemisphere, but a similar video could be made for every middle latitude on our blue planet.
That made me, legit, laugh out loud.
The Founded Earth Brothers.
So the globe is flipping like a pancake now? That is strange. Wait. If you do this camera trick with your ceiling fan, does it mean your house is moving?
That's a great point. This kind of video is made using a camera mount that rotates the camera at the same rate that the stars appear to move, making it so the stars appear motionless while the Earth moves. If you were observing a spinning globe, shouldn't the Earth be moving this way instead of this way? I have no idea why he would think the Earth would spin like that from any middle latitude on a globe Earth.
I think the camera lens is spinning, not the Earth. Also, if the Earth spun the way we are told, then the ground would pan away to the left or right, and eventually, 24 hours later, it would be back at the same place.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. You get it.
LMAO. This is cute, so the camera does not self-level. It just stays in the same spot hovering, while the planet is going over 66,000 miles an hour spinning at an absurd number. And the camera stayed in the same spot.
Congratulations. Having your camera locked on the background just showed we are the ones not moving.
Thank you all for watching. Until next time, this message has been brought to you by the Flat Earth Institute of Science, with a shout out to our Flat Earth friends at jdecals.com. Plus a shout out to our friends on Sesame Street.
Hey, this is the right spot. Look at this. This area is filled with books about pretend people.
That's right, Grover. This is the fiction section. Fiction means it's a made-up story.
Fiction means it's a made-up story.